Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the best plate design in SCIA Engineer. So before we start, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. And if you like this video, please put a thumb up as well. So I will create a column, just one column, and we will use a fixed support. So I will click on steel and we will use Euro code. And next we can go to functionality and we need to select steel connections and OK. Now first I will create a steel section, so we use this section. Next we can create a column. Now we have the column here. We can apply the fixed support, and next we can create one more load case. We call this line, and we can change this to variable. Next we can apply the load, so I will only add a quick point load here, and we can change this to -100, and I will add another point load, but this time I will change direction to X direction. So something like this. Now we can start the structural analysis. And we can show the internal stress. So this is the actual force. We can show the bending moment. Okay, in order to add the base plate here, we can go to steel and choose this type of connection, or you can select from this menu here. Now we have the connection 1, and can go to view setting and connection. Make sure that this option display here is selected, and I will use this type of rendering. Now if we select this connection, you can see the menu here. So we choose load combination, and this will be unbraced type, and we keep this the same, and we can add the base plate, so you can see the plate here. And next we can go to concrete data, and I will keep this the same. And next one, the anchor data, so we change this to 400 and change this to hook. Next we can turn on the anchor, and you can see the anchor here. Now we can change the anchor data by clicking on this button. So we change this to M20, and I will input 150 for the spacing between this column, and we add 2 more rows, and we can click on OK first. So we have this column layout, the anchor layout. We can adjust more, so you can see the reference here start from the bottom of the beam, which is here. So I will change this to -50. Wait, I think I need to change the size of the base plate first. So I will keep the thickness like this, but we change the top extension here. Okay, so we need to turn this off first. 100. Okay, and turn on again, and we can change the setting here. So now we got this anchor layout. Okay, so we can select on the connection and click refresh. So you can see the length of the anchor is updated, and we can check the report here. So this is the unity checks. We have the ratio here, and you can see the graph here, and you can check the classification. So this connection is the semi-rigid, and you can check the stiffness here. Now for the stiffness, we can use when we check the more detail about the structure. So for example, I will copy this. And we'll delete this connection, but we will change the RY here to flexible, and we will use the stiffness that we just found from the connection design. So this will be 36, and we can run the structural analysis. Next, we can check the deformation. So you can see the difference here. So when we use the flexible support here, we can see that the deflection is higher. So this is important for the semi-rigid type of the base plate. When we design, we have to check the serviceability of the structure. Sometimes you check the structure like this, the serviceability is okay, but when we use the real stiffness of the base plate here, the structure can fail, something like that. So you have to be careful and check in detail. This is just one example. So this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it and can apply to your own project. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.